am on a roll.
We got a giant. Our first bear's a pig.
Dude, that was intense.
First bone kill.
This guy can't go 15 minutes without eating. It's a healthy way of doing things. Alright, we're meeting up with those Gagey poo and we're gonna load up the Hawks tree stands and grab the stealth cams and put them in the back of the Tacoma and head up the road. How big of a bear are you gonna shoot? I want to shoot a giant pumpkin head. Trying to figure out exactly how far I don't think this is a campground right here. It's not a designated campsite, but it would be interesting to find out just to make sure we're away from any potential trailers here. And I'm gonna go to see where we're at, and I'm gonna create a track just to see how long this track is, because according to Utah state law, you have to be a half mile from your bait. So we'll start that track now as I'm offline, and then I didn't save in that map area. See, you can see that I'm just outside my saved map. But anyway, we'll see how far it is from here to the spot where we're gonna be baiting. So we'll let this track, and so as we're driving, you should see this go up here. Set up at each bait. We're gonna have one on video and one on photo. Dude, how sick would it be having an arrow coming through the other side of the?
Yeah,
you think
actually on the bait?
Yeah, and having the arrow come through. Fast forward here a few minutes, we've created a natural backstop here where we don't want bears to pick through the back end. We want to force them to come around and have to eat or pick bait right from here so they can present a shot. So we're just gonna finish stacking some more wood here, create a natural blind, natural setting, so they can't ultimately backdoor us and steal bait and run off. So this will put us about 19 yards from the bait, direct line of sight. We'll have to trim some branches off it. We're gonna take some off it right.
Thing is, with the hunting community, it's so small, you may as well, when someone reaches out a hand for some help, there's no point in not helping. We've had good luck with bears in the past, so let's see if we can make it one more year.
You hunted this before?
Yeah, I drew this tag 3 years ago, so had good luck, killed a pretty big bear. In the last 2 years, we've kind of done the same thing. It kind of grew on me, got addicted, so it's more of a pleasure for me to help Erik than it is actually helping. So we enjoy it.
I've never been in this unit, let alone this country, and I'm just naming essentially this first bear bait on base map.
Do you have a good feeling about this spot?
I think there's gonna be a roamer come through, just a giant. Hopefully we can tap into a sweet tooth and talk to him. Yeah, we're gonna put this in video mode and get a couple different cool angles of the bears coming in.
It's time to make something happen. We finally actually, like you said, we're about a week out, so soon we'll be looking at lots of pictures of some bears and taking your pick.
thank you, Denise. We had the conservation officer approve the bait. We also had the biologist approve the bait. Now we can't bait today, but we're gonna head up there, at least haul in some tree stands, kind of get things situated, get our bait station, if you will, kind of set up, and then we'll get in and start baiting there tomorrow. We're not trying to be too artsy-fartsy here, but we're trying to get up the mountain and get to our bait, get a few things hung, get a few shooting lanes cut, and come back, set up the jumping jack, and go to bed. Base map says we might have the money spot.
How close are we to our pin?
We're 0.5 miles, like, straight. All right, 0.5 miles to our destination where we're setting this bait.
How far are we from the exact pin?
Close, I'll show you.
Can't be that far.
Dude, it's only 400 yards, like, right up there and over.
We're gonna be sweating.
Epic, yeah.
A couple bear baiting necessities. Hatchet. And you're gonna want one of these babies. Cut limbs. Look at that.
That's nice.
Brand new. Hasn't been used before, just breaking her in. Initial ascent. See how she rolls. She's pretty freaking comfortable too. We're gonna hike these tree stands and ladders in and get them hung tonight. It's pretty dark already, but that's how it rolls when you hunt with Erik.
Right there. Okay, well, let's face the reality that we might not get all this done tonight that we want to, so.
Yeah, well, that's where we just gotta start doing something.
The fortress set up. We got Dalton, me, Aaron, and Gage. Obviously, Peyton behind the camera, he was a big help. But the goal here was that so little critters couldn't pick through the back and try to present no shot. So we got cameras hung, we got the bait wall in. We unfortunately we don't have tree stands hung, but tomorrow it'll be bait tree stand on this bait and then bait tree stand on the other bait because we already have the wall built on the other bait. So kind of a long night. Sorry guys, it took me a minute to register my bait. A couple unknowns for the rookie when it comes to, you need a little bit more time to register a bait and get it from the DWR, but the DWR pushed it through pretty quick for us. Today's the day, it's opening day. We're gonna set the bait today. We're gonna hike in, set the stands, make sure the cameras are going, and hopefully be able to lure some bears in.
We got our safety harnesses here. I was pretty adamant that we had enough for every tree stand because it's easy to go up and sit in a tree stand, but every year people are falling out and people die, so we kind of went the extra mile and got the really nice Hawk safety harnesses here for our tree stands. So everybody that's sitting in a tree stand will have a safety harness so nobody falls and gets hurt.
I'm gonna send Clint and Aaron down and set cameras and get tree stands hung so that we can divide and conquer here. Otherwise, this is gonna be a super long day, so.
See you later, boys. Taking off. We're gonna get bait 2 started.
Now we got some grease in the goods.
A whole bunch of grease, a whole bunch of bait.
Bait, is this, what's in here?
I got donuts, bread, basically donuts and bread.
Okay.
So.
How much do we want to put on in the back of your side by side, and how much do we want to put in? Is that enough for that bait right there?
Yeah, I usually do 1 thing of grease, and then I think the 3 buckets for that one should be good.
So we're good on this one.
Yeah.
so we have some attractants. We have some of the boar masters lure kind of scattered out here through some various trees. Now we're gonna put a little bit of grease down so that when the bears come in, they track some of the scent out. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Got the bait set up here. We got the lures, attractants out. We're gonna get our garbage out of here and get the heck out of here so we can hurry and set that other bait if Aaron and Clint already haven't done it. So,
All right, so we are all loaded up with bait, with grease, with the rest of the stuff that we need to finish the tree stand, and we're ready to go. Then we'll tag the bait, get out of here, but pretty much ready to go. Tell me about your favorite part of baiting today.
Spending time with my favorite cousins.
Who's your favorite?
But he couldn't come, so then I spent time with Aaron and Erik. I just noticed I didn't get you, did I?
You shot him in the forehead with it.
I shot him in the forehead with Tutti Frutti juice. At least it's not like bear urine.
What happened, Pate?
Yeah, little juice on my forehead.
all right, we're hanging our permit now on the tree. Makes this legal. All right, there we go.
Okay, so we're splitting up right now. Dalton and I are gonna go freshen up the bait, check the cameras on the first bait, and then Erik and Gager are taking off, gonna check the second one. So hopefully within 5 days.
All right, so here we go. Gage and I are headed down. We got a couple buckets of bread. We don't know if anything's hit yet. It's day number 5. We're gonna head into the one bait. Aaron and Dalton are on the other bait, and we're gonna head down and see if anything's hit yet.
He's in, dude. It's a good sign. That's a really good sign. Look like our bear hit the bait. We won't know what it is or when until we check the cameras. But we're gonna check the cameras right now. Yes. It's a really good sign that he's hit it, but he hasn't cleaned it out, so he's still in the area because he knows he's got some bait left. Pictures, that's high. 400 pictures. Let's upload them, baby.
We got a giant. Our first bear's a pig.
Hey, what you think, boss?
Dude, we got a giant. Our first bear, it's a giant. All right, we got 3 different bears in here. We are, I don't know, we're gonna hurry and bait and get the heck out of here. We don't want our scent in here, so we're gonna bait and get out of here.
We just got to this first bait, and it's a good sign. There's bait moved all over the place. Something's been in there, so that's a really good sign. We're gonna check cameras and then freshen up the bait. We got 518 photos, so we're gonna click in here and see what the heck we got. Right, so the bait was pretty ripped up and eaten up, but all we got on this dang camera is this stupid bird. So 518 pictures of this dang bird. So that's kind of discouraging, but you can't just give up on a bait after 5 days. We're spraying some Boarmaster spray, and we refresh the bait, put the logs back up so the bears have to work for it.
What's up? Any luck?
Did you have any luck? None? Really?
Yeah.
How you guys?
Not one thing.
Not one thing. A big bird that freaking ate 18 pounds of bait.
Are you being serious?
Shut up.
No, I'm serious.
That sucks.
Pretty disappointing, huh?
Yeah. That's all right. Sometimes it takes a couple weeks.
Camp this weekend and check them Saturday, Sunday, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, see, there's a bull on it. Gotta check this bull out. Goofy.
Huh.
Already starting to grow.
Nothing really.
Like,
All right, what happened?
We got a giant. There is a giant bear on there.
Yes, I knew it.
We're going through Brutus Maximus here, and he's just what we thought, a giant. Oh my gosh, it's a freaking Angus. Oh.
Got the crease in his head. I think he's what you call a shooter, huh?
Yeah, he's a shooter.
All right, so Eric and Gager tricked us. They said that nothing was coming in, and so we were all pretty depressed because Dalton and I didn't have anything on our camera, but they were joking. They have an absolute giant with a couple other nice bears on it too. So we're gonna take off, get back home. Eric's gonna hunt it probably tomorrow night.
Alright, so made it back to the truck. Last 10 minutes of light. Dalton said that he heard a bear circling, heard it kind of come in, but Gage and I were to the right. We didn't hear anything, but it got too dark on us. We had to head out.
Looks like somebody hit the bait again. Didn't hit it very hard. We're gonna rebait, throw some grease on, and get a blast.
Big guy didn't hit last night. Looks like there was a sow and some other bear. I don't know what it was. But we heard hound dogs down there and guys yelling. And these guys heard bear and Gage saw one that didn't come in. Man, I hope they just didn't screw up our little honey hole. We're gonna go back to camp and get some grub and call it a night. It's day number 3, this big bear. If he follows the last 2 times he's hit, he's coming in every 3 days. So we're gonna sit until we can't sit anymore and see if we can have any luck. So. The red bear came in, which I thought was a really good bear. When looking at him through the DS4K Max stealth cam video, I'm like, man, that's a nice bear. If I see him, I'm shooting him. Well, he rolls in tonight. I'm like, man, he just didn't get me excited. I wasn't like, man, I gotta shoot that bear. Gotta kill that bear. I just wasn't feeling it. So I was like, well, grabbed a donut and he walked off. So I'm like, frick. Well, I guess I didn't get a chance to really decide. Anyway, about an hour and a half later, a big cinnamon, fire red cinnamon, circled the bait. And by the time he got to the bait, he stopped for probably 12 seconds. I came to full draw and my peep was twisted. So I grabbed it with my teeth, move it over, and I go to look through my pins and I can't see my pins. So, too dark. Hoping I can get them in the morning. Well, that was exciting. That boar and sow came in chomping his teeth. She came in, grabbed the whole bag of marshmallows, took off, and he didn't want to come in. He's smart. Just chomping his teeth. If I'd have been on the ground, I could have killed him. But I was in the trees and there's too much brush. But, exciting. Definitely the bear I want to kill. No more screwing around. We got some 143 grain ELDXs. So out the muzzle is going to be about 310. So he'll feel this one. If he tries to skirt around the bait like he did on me last 2 sits, he's gonna get hammered. I'm not gonna risk a hunt like this and a bear like this. Now, had many long walks of shame out of this bait site. I just can't seem to time it right. Megalodon was in there from 10 to 11 yesterday. I was in there from 4:50 a.m. to stinking almost 11:30. Gosh. Talk about frustrating. There she goes. I put a lot of time, effort, and money into hunting Megalodon. Hunting one animal not only can be ultra frustrating, but extremely difficult. But I was fully committed to hunting him and him only. One night, about 9 o'clock, he circled and came into the bait. I came to full draw, but was unable to make out my pins. There was plenty of light left. However, being in that dark timber, there just wasn't enough light to illuminate my pins. I was disappointed, it is what it is, but I had a lot of fun and I learned a lot.
Hey guys, thanks for watching episode 5. This week's giveaway is awesome. We're giving away a Hawk tree stand, and we're giving away their lightweight Helium Pro hang-on tree stand. Super nice, the exact same one that Erik used in this hunt. All you have to do to enter is like this video, drop a comment, and make sure you're a subscriber. Thanks guys.
Hey guys, be sure to check out these offers from our partners. First and foremost, be sure to download the Basemap app. The Basemap app was engineered by hunters for hunters. One of my favorite features include 3D for for iOS, live location sharing so I can follow my hunting partner in real time, smart markers that contain dynamic weather info, high-res imagery, in my mind it's unparalleled. And on top of that, if you're pretty invested in your current mapping software, you can literally transfer all your waypoints, tracks, and any other data points to Basemap in literally minutes. So check out Goat Knives. Goat Knives is probably the most innovative product to hit the market in 2020. It's lightweight, weighing in at 1.4 ounces. It's a multi-tool and scalpel all in one. It comes with a full bit kit, 3 blades, some BCY cables should your ripcord or D-loop fail. In my mind, it's a must-have for the backcountry hunt. Also, the new innovative brand Rimrock. Rimrock stalkers are a must for the archery hunter. They'll help you get into distance while remaining silent. They'll protect your feet while stalking your prey silently. Be sure to check out the Muley Freak store. We got a lot of great t-shirts, hats, hoodies, merchandise, and on top of that, in my opinion, we have one of the best vinyl harnesses in the market. Several colorways that you can choose from Coyote brand, Ranger Green to multicam. It also accommodates your sidearm. So should you be in bear country, grizz country, it's nice to have your sidearm there. Be sure to check out the quick release rifle cover. Easy on, easy off, protects your weapon. You won't be disappointed.